The title of Ofokaegiesan, it was installed on the Onojo of Irua by Akenzua the first in early 18th century. Mention anything about the Esan people, the Benin will be involved. The Benin Empire existed. The Benin Empire was the most civilized in the whole of coastal land of West Africa. We give una Esan governor now. The cry say we give una Esan governor. Instead of now to support Esan governor, una they make noise for social media. They talk say Esan Benin need this. Una be our children because on the field work for Fabrica. They see 1,500 euro. Na come say na history na one confess. I will ban why social media now. Are you the same pay? I've told you before, the ancestors of the Esan people, they were Benin criminals and fugitives, captives. They are the ones that established that land to the new as Esan land. They were captives. Now they established that Esan land. I give you an example of Egiesan. He was in prison. He escaped the prison break and he ran into the bush. From Benin to here, from here to Iruekpen, from Iruekpen to Ekpoma, from Ekpoma he ended up in Uromi. All the names of all the settlements in Esan land. Esan is not a kingdom, it's a clan. All the names of all the settlements, all of them in Esan land, all of them are all Benin West. Oh, they are all Benin West. Ewato, Ewosa, Ewo Ikimi, all of them they were all Benin prince. Ikimi, Ewo Ikimi, na Benin name. Ato, na Benin name. Osa na Benin name. Does Esan bear Osa? Is Ose. Ewosa is a Benin man. He was a prince. I can go on and measure settlement for you. Ugboha. I told you about Ugboha. Ugboha is not Ugboha. It's Owoha. The British corrupted it to Ugboha. It's Owoha. It's not a Benin word. Uromenahi. That's how they corrected to it to Uromi. It's a Benin word. Why would not they cry for social media?
Everybody knows generally we have the Benin kingdom.
Yeah.
And what's the difference between a kingdom and a clan? In a short explanation,
a clan is a subunit of a kingdom. A clan is a subunit of a kingdom. It's a subgroup inside a kingdom. You know, in a kingdom, like when we talk about kingdom, we are saying a place where the head of that place is a king. Now, Benin was once a kingdom. From a kingdom, it metamorphosed to an empire. When the Portuguese came, they were the one that described Benin as an empire because of what they saw. They saw a political structure on ground. When they saw the political structure, because before the Portuguese came, Benin was already civilized. Benin was already an empire before they get in contact with the Portuguese. So when the Portuguese came, they started describing what they saw in Benin. It was the Portuguese that described Benin as a city. It was the Portuguese that described Benin as an empire because it was what they saw on ground. And that was the reason when they came, they were multi-ethnicity that was existing in that era. But Benin as an ethnicity was the head of all of them. So when the Portuguese came, they went directly to the Benin's and started trading with them, because once you trade with the head, automatically they will trade with those who are the clans, those who are under it. That was how you see it, that the British, the Portuguese traded so long, centuries with the Benin's, not with the Esan. There's no any historical trace to show. Then there's not any historical book to prove that Esan traded with the Portuguese. No, the Portuguese traded with the Benin's because the Benin were the head. Once you see Benin man, you go see Esan man. You go see Urobo. You go see Ijo. Even when they came, they started doing what they call ethnography. They started questioning the people. They started studying them, and they were writing it. That's how they formed those books about the history of the Benin's. I said, don't change our history. Don't change it. If you don't accept that you didn't come from Benin, leave it like that. I'm not forcing you. But don't change our history. Like the title of Onoje, the Obaewale the first established it in 1463. They should also appreciate what we did for them. Why are they not denying that we didn't do for them, that we didn't help them, that whatever they did it without us? No, that is not true. Esan today, Esan as an ethnicity is necessary today. It is because of the Benin's. If not, the Esan people, they will have used them. They will have turned all of them to Muslim. Go and look at the new Muslim warrior invaded Esan land. Who came to rescue them? It was the Benin now.
Benin, yes.
But they are not denying. They say Benin never did anything. And I also told them the word Esan, it came from Benin. All the Esan names and words, they are all Benin.
For real.
Esan language is a dialect of Benin. All of them, they are all Benin. They have books written on them. books written on them. I told you about Ikimi, Ewato, Ewosa, Ugboha.
Ugboha, yeah.
Uromi. I told you they are Benin names now. I said Ugboha is Owoha. I told you Uromi is Uromenaki.
Uromenaki, yeah, you said that, yeah.
Ikimi, Ato, Osa, they are all Benin names. They from Ewato, Ewo Ikimi, Ewo Imi, and Ewato, Ewosa. All Benin names now.
There's a part of people that will be rebellious. You know, deep in every ethnic group, there are people who knows the fact, who knows the truth, and there are people who will deliberately go against that fact. They want to like, why should this person? Why should this be? Why should this?
Why should we do it like that? Yes.
That they want to like, they're not okay with the foundation. They want to question every detail, everything that why is it like this? Why is it like this?
That's what they're doing now.
It has been from time immemorial. There are some rebellious people, there are rebellious spirit, and all the distances.
That's why they are spreading it. That's why they are spreading this change of the tradition. You know, it will start with one, from one with two, from two to three. They want to be spreading it. They don't have a choice. They are our children. History said it. I'm not the one who said it. It is the history. I have told you that the Esan civilization came from Benin. One, the language. Esan is a dialect of Benin. The title of Onoje in Esan land, it is the Oba of Benin that established it. The Ofokaegiesan of Esan land, it is the Oba of Benin that established it. That is just my own to let them know that we gave them civilization. The word Esan, it is Oba Eware the first that gave them that name. That is what I'm just doing. I'm just telling them that the civilization of the Esan people came from Benin. And I'm giving them the evidences and proof. But why are they agitating for Esan State? Do you know why, sir?
No.
The reason why they want Esan State is that they feel that once they get Esan State, the energies in Esan land will no longer be answerable to the Oba of Benin. That's the reason why they want Esan State. That's just the reason. And I told them, I said, that is not the issue. The issue why we want Esan State is for us to get more allocation from the federal government. If you have Esan State today, I am not against Esan State, but they should follow the normal procedure. There's a procedure you follow if you want to create a state.
Okay.
Even though you create Esan State today, history has already told us that the Esan people are the children of the Benin, like the people in Delta State.
A part of the Delta we also believe it was once a Benin state and all that. We all know this.
God bless you. Does it change the Olu of Wari to be the son? Does it change it that Olu of Wari is the son of Giniwa, a Benin prince?
It doesn't change. Yeah.
It doesn't change it. So that when audio Ogan we do kike. Yeah, they started bringing books. Do you know that there are books, fake books that they wrote?
For real?
Books. Yes.
Some of the credibility you will get from the behavior is that those things that were written, it wasn't written by the Benins.
God bless you.
Are you getting it? So if it's not written, which means when I'm writing something about myself, there's a possibility for me to put some maggi, some lies,
juices, yes,
to spice it up. But when it's not written by me, and someone who knows nothing about me is writing from his own perspective, so you see the credibility, genuinity of it. It is what it is, and just like it has been from time immemorial, among the 12 or whatever numbers it will be, there must be some Judah and Judah among them.